Hey y'all, this is the Swamp Runner Mini, which is paired with a 3 horsepower Predator motor. The instruction manual that came with it, or PDF that I was able to print out that came with it, is for like their other line of motors, which have brackets. So there's some minor differences. I wanted to make this video because there's a couple things I ran into. Hopefully make it easier for everyone else. It's going to go on my Nucanoe Frontier 12, which is up there. I'll make a video once I have everything else figured out with a trial run. But like I said, there's some stuff missing here. There's a really great video out there for the small kit. It goes like nut by nut, bolt by bolt assembly. I'll link that. But like I said, this one's different and there's no instructions, so I wanted to make this video. But going back to the Nucanoe Frontier 12, I bought this outboard motor bracket. It's steel, it's like 5 pounds. There's another, I was able to find it cheaper on Amazon for some reason. I think Cedar Creek Outdoors. But you can see it's right here. It's got all mounts through the transom hole. There's another Nucanoe transom type mount. It's like fiberboard. It's 2 pieces. The problem with that is you can see the transom of the Frontier 12 is this wide, and there's fiberboard on either side, and so it won't fit the Swamp Runner. So just a heads up, because I did measure everything, and I was looking at one of those. This is the one you want. It's a couple extra pounds, and you know, I think it's like $60 or $70 instead of $20, but it's all quality, rock solid, and we'll mount the motor on there. So that's one thing. The other is there's no base and cradle like in the other Swamp Runners. So there's this little stainless steel plate that's going to want to be the first thing that you put on, just because everything else then you're working with the motor. I learned that the hard way. It goes on. There's 4 stainless flange bolts. Line them up with the holes. It only goes on one way. The other thing here in the instructions for the bigger pieces, there's a coupler tool, and they have you take the coupler joint apart. Don't do that. I did that. There's no coupler tool for the small. I'm sorry, not the small, the mini. So I took it off, put this together, and then couldn't put the end of the coupler joint back on. So it comes on, just leave it on, and put the kit together. Another thing, it kind of looks like this, doesn't seal everything up, but there's an inner ring here, so everything's sealed, so don't worry about that. Just looks a little funky. You will need some things. So you'll need grease. I bought this marine grease, 2-weight grease off Amazon, and anti-seize and thread locker are always good and recommended. There's a throttle kit by Go Power Sports, and here's the big thing. So you're going to want this, and at the same time that you order that, you're going to want to order this, which just arrived today. So don't make the same mistake I did, which is the conversion for the air filter. So the reason I say that is I built all of this, and they recommend a right-hand throttle mount for torque purposes with the prop. So I just took it off here. But when you go to mount the pole there with the existing air filter, there is not enough clearance. So, save yourself from paying shipping twice. Buy the throttle kit and the air filter adapter. I think it's like $6 or $7, something like that. And the filter, which is, I don't know, I'm making up prices, but like $12. Do all of that at once. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, like I said, put that bracket on first underneath. The black bolts with the lock nuts go on there. Obviously line up all the keyway and do all that stuff. But you know, everything so far is rock solid, aside from the instructions. But everything is very quality, so I'm looking forward, now that I waited and got the air filter, to finishing it up this weekend and firing it up and hopefully taking it out for a test run, and I'll share that. All right.